Hi everyone, I hope y'all are having a great day so far. If you're new to my channel, my name is Katie. So today's video is gonna be my TBR for the Love in the Night Readathon. So this is gonna be a paranormal readathon, my second one in a row. Once again, I have a pretty ambitious TBR and I know myself I'm not gonna be able to get through it, but I wanna give myself some options and such. So if you're interested in hearing about my TBR, then go ahead and watch this video. Into the Night Readathon is hosted by 4 people, six people. And I'll put their information down below. Here are their names. So Shay from Shay Geeks Out, Laura's Library Card, Laura, Happy for Now, Izzy, Tamika, Library Tomes, Crystal at Crystal's Bookish Live, and Steph at Novelty Corner. I talked to a few of these girls and they're very sweet. So if you're interested in doing this, if you're on the fence, just do it. I can't think of words to say. I really shouldn't be doing this video. I'm gonna try to insert the bingo board right here. It may not come out right. I'm gonna try to insert the bingo board right here so you could take a look at the different prompts. One of the prompts is to follow all of the hosts, so I will put those in my description box to follow all of the hosts to get that bingo moment on the card. And there's a few other things, like I think post a TBR, things of that sort. So those are also going along with the prompts for the books. Like I said, this is a very ambitious TBR for me, and I know some of these will be able to cross over. So I'm just gonna give you what I want to read and what I think fits the prompts, and whether I get to them or not, we shall see. Let's go ahead and get started, and I'll stop talking like I always do because I want this to be quick. Okay, so another thing I'm gonna post on here is they have like the coolest little like Google Doc that has like literally everything you would want to know. So yeah, so here are the prompts. I'll go ahead and go through those. We have read a shifter novel, author of color, read a vampire novel, post your wrap up, try a different style, post your TBR, read the group book, read an LGBT plus title, follow the host, read a sequel, read a host favorite, and read a booktube darling. I've got prompts for pretty much all of these except for the sequel. Maybe the sequel, if I decide to read it. We'll see. So I'll let you know what the books I've picked. And of course I have my notes here. For the shifter romance, I'm picking Shiver. And I know that this is YA, but I have been wanting to read this for a while. I've never really been into shifter romances, in all honesty. I just haven't tried them out. So I am excited. And this actually might be a little, you know, there's another one, try a different style. I may use this one as my try a different style too. We'll see. Sequel, now I don't know if I'm going to read this book. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know if I'm going to read the book, but I did buy it. And the thing is, so I just read the first one in the Mortals After Dark series by Crystal Cole. I liked it. I gave it a 4-star. I probably would have given it higher, but there's definitely some dubious consent in that book, even though it was written or published in 2009. It's just surprising to me there was some dubious consent, so watch out if that's not your thing. It didn't bother me, but I just wouldn't put that out there for others, especially if you go look at the Goodreads review. There's a scathing review, the very first one. So I may read this book. I want to, but it's not like at the top of my excitement level for all the books that I have. Now what's funny though is, so if y'all look at my Instagram, sorry my face is itching, you know that I went thrifting the other day and I was trying to find like baggy sweaters, flannels, t-shirts, things like that. I was trying to find a few things for my Harry Potter Christmas tree, and also of course I was trying to find books. Surprisingly, I just want to give a little side note, as I was thrifting, maybe it's just the area that I'm in, and when I say thrifting, I don't mean like fancy thrift stores. Like I know like inside the loop of Houston there's some fancy thrift stores. I know sometimes where y'all are at there's some fancy thrift stores. No ma'am, these are not fancy thrift stores. These are, you know, your normal everyday thrift stores. But what surprised me was the lack of romance novels. So I found one YA, one traditional romance, and well, it's more of a paranormal clearly, and then I found one that is a Christmas little romance, but they're all mass market copies. So at the last place I went, which so happened to be my favorite, it was my favorite in high school, I don't know why I didn't go there first, there was a lot of Harlequins, and I wasn't about to go through all of them because I just don't know if I want Harlequins. If you like Harlequins, go to Value Village in Pasadena. That's where it's at. Another thing that bugged me was all of these books were super on the high shelves at this place. I couldn't even go through them. I'm a shorty. I'm only like 5'1". So yeah, struggle was real. Sorry for that. But yeah, one of the books I did pick up is called The Pleasure of the Dark Prince, which is funny because these two people that I actually wanted to read about are in the first of the Immortals After Dark book. His brother and then her sister, well, her part of her coven, their Valkyrie coven. And it's book number 8. So it takes 8 books to get back to these couple series. And it's like, oh my God, why did it take you so long? You're teasing this whole story and it takes you 8 books. So I was surprised, but it's kind of ironic. So I feel like I probably should read it just because of the irony of the fact that I wanted to read this couple and 8 books later, I actually found it at a freaking Goodwill. Well, done with that. Okay, so that could be my sequel. And then that also could be a host favorite because I know one of the hosts loves, I think it's Izzy, loves the Immortals After Dark series, which is good. It's a very good series. The smut was good, but like I said, watch out for that dubious consent, y'all. Okay, vampire novel. Now, in my last one, I tried to read Crush, which is the second of Crave. That is 700 pages, and I don't think that that is the most smart choice for a readathon, because how am I supposed to get 700 pages read? And then another thing is a lot of these like paranormals are at least 400 pages. I want to get to other things, okay? I want to get to other things. I may get into it, but if not, Night Pleasures, which is a Chandler Ainsley, I think that's how you say her last name. She had recommended that in one of her videos, so I want to get to that one. That is going to be vampire romance. So try a different style. Now I already have 2 books picked out, but I realized since I've never read a shifter, I could try that style. We'll see. Different style that I picked, Storm and Fury by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and also Court of Thorns and Roses. Those are both very fae novels. I have only read one, and it was Wicked, but it didn't really get into like the whole, it wasn't really super fantastical, you know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing. I don't want to get into that. I have those 2 books, but also they're both kind of long. So I don't know. We'll see where it takes me. LGBTQ, I have Wolf Song by TJ Klune. I forgot his name for a second. I really want to read this. Everyone who's read this says it's so good. So we'll see. That's one of the ones I really, really, really want to get to. It's also a booktube darling. So we'll see. We got some cross things going, so we'll see how that goes. So that's a booktube darling. And then also for the booktube darling one, I have the Dark Fever series. So this was another one where she goes to like another country. She's looking for her sister. She runs into, I guess, this handsome bookshop owner. We'll see. You know, I love that. I talked about that in one of my videos. I love a good, she goes to another country and meets, you know, whatever. That one seems like it's gonna be good. I will end up reading that regardless. I'll get to it in the readathon. Host favorite, I already said that one. Group book is The Barista and the Bear. Oh, author of color is Awakened by Moni Boyce. And that one I will probably get to first, mainly because it's a shorty, it's a novella, and same thing with the group book, they're both short. So those will probably be the ones I read first, get those out of the way. And then my ones I'm most excited about are Wolf Song, Shiver, just because I've never read a shifter, and maybe the Dark Fever series, we'll see, or maybe we'll see what I get to. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna feel. I'm a mood reader, so I'm not gonna lie, doing these kind of number one takes me out of my comfort zone, but also it makes me feel a little bit, I don't know, confined. But it's also something where I can get a lot of books read within a certain thing. Those are my books. Let me know if you've read any of these books. If you are interested in these books, let me know if you're doing this readathon. I will put the information of the host down below. I'll be posting a wrap up. I will not be doing a reading vlog for this. And I won't be doing reading vlogs for a minute. It's just everything going on in my life. It's just making me overwhelmed. I have Friendsgiving next week. Then I'm doing a Friends theme Friendsgiving. So I do it every year for my friends. We fry turkey. I make my favorite. I love green bean casserole. We make cheesy potatoes, which is like a love. My husband's family makes cheesy potatoes. So I will be doing that. I love Thanksgiving. I love Friendsgiving. And then I have to plan my son's birthday party. He is turning 1 in December, so I'm trying to plan that party. So I feel a little bit like, so if you see like a little bit less content for me, that is why I've got a lot of stuff going on as far as like planning and such, and then also still trying to find that job, y'all. So yeah, if you see a little bit less content from me, that is why. Know that this is a crazy time of year for me, and my husband's birthday is on Thanksgiving this year, so we just got this month is gonna be a big thing as far as planning. After the 5th, I'm not planning anything. I don't have anything that's on my plate specifically. I just get to go and enjoy Christmas, New Year's Eve, things of that sort. Oh, I mean, you know, of course, Christmas gifts, but I get all those on Amazon. Anyway, you know I talk way too much. I get all off my topic. Also, if you saw my Instagram, I'm so excited. I've been collecting things for my Christmas bookshelves. They're gonna be fire. And then also I am going to do a Harry Potter Christmas tree. Watch, I mean, so watch, can't think of words. Keep a watch. I don't know, that still didn't make sense. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go because I sound crazy. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all have a great day.